Pokemon Go came out this summer, I've been playing it a lot, which, if you've seen my older video about Pokemon, shouldn't be a surprise. The game is basically a 17-year-old dream come true for me. I've really enjoyed playing it so far, and I can't wait to see what they add to it with future updates. I go out walking or running with my husband and our baby pretty much every day already, but we stay out quite a bit longer and we cover a lot more distance now that we're playing this game at the same time. But by far my favorite thing about Pokemon Go is that so many people are playing it! And if you want to, you can actually enjoy the community aspect on a regular basis. Pokemon has always been a social game, even going back to when you had to connect your Game Boys together using a cable in order to battle or trade with a friend. This one just takes it to a whole new level because it's so common to run into other players in the wild, and I love that. And there's this moment where you realize that you're both seeing, you know, little monsters that aren't really there, and it's like you're in this club. When I was on vacation this summer, we were walking through a busy area and I saw two kids who were teaching their dad how to play. It was seriously heartwarming. On a separate occasion, I ended up going to a park that had at least 40 people standing around a cluster of lures and battling at a gym. And I found that pretty much every Pokemon Go player I've talked to has at least one story like this. Though probably my favorite place that I've played Pokemon Go so far is GeekyCon in Orlando. So many people were playing there that I started asking my friends to tell me their stories. And today I thought that I would share them with you. So here are some Pokemon Go stories.
My friend from home and I actually got interviewed on the news about Pokemon. We have been walking around with garbage bags and gloves picking up trash while we play because we live across the street from a park that has a million people in it 100% of the time. We decided, why not? I mean, we're already out here, let's just do it. We posted about it in a local Pokemon Go group on Facebook, and we got contacted by a local news outlet saying, can we interview you? So they came and they filmed, and it was probably one of the most bizarre things that has ever happened to me. It's like, I've been playing this game on my Game Boy Color since I was 8, 9 years old, and now I'm on the news playing it on my cell phone.
There was probably, what, in this like maybe 100 town square area on every corner. It was 9 p.m. It was dark. Right. But it was all lit up. It was beautiful. Yeah. Oh. It was adorable. And all played Pokemon Go.
I love that so much.
One night after work, I had convinced one of my friends who started playing with his girlfriend to come meet me in this park, right? So I beat them there by like 30 minutes. And by the time they got there, I was in like this dress for work. I had a water bottle and keys and my phone and then like my shoes. And I had been climbing fences. And by the time he got there, I had dirty bare feet and an entire pack of teenagers. And he was like, what's happening? And I was like, we're hunting a Dratini. Like, come on, dude, let's go. And I was like, all right, guys, let's move out. And then the Dratini, I'm gonna show you on my Instagram, this kid shows up and he has a skateboard. And the Dratini spawns on his skateboard. And I was like, dude,
oh my gosh,
sick kickflip. And then the 13-year-old boy I have never met in my life was like, will you text that to me?
Aww.
I was like, oh yeah, I will, dude. So now I have a whole gang of teenagers in Crockett Park in Brentwood, Tennessee, and we like meet up and most of us are instinct. We're living our best lives.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was in Athens, Georgia, on stage at a show, and I pulled my phone out of my pocket to check the time or something, and Touch ID unlocked my phone and launched Pokemon Go, and there was a gigantic pincer right next to me, and so I'm like talking about my next song, and I'm like trying to catch this pincer, and I'm like 4 balls in, and I'm like, okay, I have to tell them what I'm doing, because I'm in the middle of a set. So I was like, guys, I'm just trying to catch this Pokemon right now, and I need 2 hands to do it. So bear with me.
Oh my gosh.
So in the middle of a set, I caught a Pokemon, and nobody was mad about it.
That's amazing. People get it. That's the thing, is like almost every restaurant we've been to, those people who are serving us are like, are you guys playing? What's around here? There's a lure right over there. And
Tonks and Tiana came and played at one of the libraries in the Greater Rochester area. Somebody turned on like 2 lures that were in the realm of this library. So we're all sitting there listening to Wizard Rock, and everyone's just swiping and trying to take over gyms. And I got this gem of a picture.
oh, it's on her shoulder. That is so adorable.
Right?
A whole bunch of us caught Snorlaxes the other night in the middle of the night. It was great.
We caught a Jigglypuff in the middle of reading Harry Potter aloud to each other. We had to stop because there was a Jigglypuff. And we all
my
just
gosh.
stopped and caught it.
I played on the bus sometimes, and like this old man was sitting next to me once, and he peeked over my shoulder because it was just, it's so interesting to look at. You're used to seeing people text or something like that. And then he asked me what it was. First I said Pokemon Go, and he didn't like understand the words. He was like, Pikamonga? Like, so he said something
Aw.
crazy like that. And I was like,
That's so
Pokemon,
cute.
it's this game. It was really big when I was little, like with my friends, and now it's real. He was trying so hard to be hip. He was like, so like, why is it so popular? Is it the YouTubes? I was like, no, here's why. And I tried to show him, I was trying to catch one to show him, but then my stop came up. So I hope he figured it out, and I hope he's playing now.
Yeah, that would be so great.
Just spreading the joy across the generation.
Yeah, exactly. I just love the sense of community around this game, and I really hope that it sticks around, even if the initial burst of excitement calms down over time. If you've had an especially positive experience while out playing Pokemon Go, tell me your story in the comments. And maybe let me know if you'd be interested in filming that story and sending it to me. If you guys liked this, and if there are some good stories out there, maybe I'll make it into a series. And of course, if you've taken a particularly adorable photo of a Pokemon, send it to me at LaurenFairWX on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.
I love you and I love your husband and I love your baby.
Aw, I love you too.
And I love your Pokemon Go video.